Westside-Medical. Today we're going to go over some stretches you can do to help your bench press. I see a lot of guys, like when they're doing their bench warm-up, they start light, they start repping out the weight, but as they progress in the warm-up, they start doing like the standard pec stretch. You pull this way here to stretch the pec. And actually what that's doing there is, like, yeah, you're getting more mobility in your pec and your shoulder, but it's pulling apart like the muscles through there, like muscles that contract, kind of like a ratcheting system. So you pull it apart, there's less surface area, so you're not going to get as strong as a muscle contraction. So you're actually affecting your performance. Your performance is going to go down with that stretch. So what you want to do is you want to stretch a muscle that has the similar insertion, and it's also going to have like a similar action, like where it's going to also kind of tighten this area. So you're going to stretch to loosen this without stretching the pec. It sounds complicated, but it's really not. So you want to focus on stretching your lat muscle as you warm up your bench. So like a real simple stretch here, just grab onto the post if you're benching in a squat rack. And you're just going to hang and pull just like this. And that's going to pull on that lat muscle. I'll demonstrate from this side. It's going to pull and stretch this lat, and that's going to help with that, to loosen up the internal rotation of the shoulder. See, the pec and the lat, they share the same insertion right here. And so you want to, as you're warming up, you want to relax as your shoulders are internally rotated. So that's why I stretch the lat. So once again, this here is the stretch. Just hold it, just nice, maybe 10-15 seconds. And I really like to do this in between warm-up sets, just to kind of loosen stuff up. Another stretch we want to do is we want to stretch the muscles that allow your shoulder blade to kind of be in the proper position. Because when you bench, your shoulder blades act as the base for your bench as you pull that bar apart and you rock the shoulder blades down to get in a stable position. So I like to focus on stretching like the pec minor, because the pec minor is pretty much just the pec underneath your pec major that is actually attached to the shoulder blade. And when that's tight, that shoulder blade is rotated forward. So we want to stretch that pec minor, and it's going to roll that shoulder blade back, so it's going to help you get that shoulder blade tucked for that bench position. I'll demonstrate with the left arm here. You just take a band, and you're just going to get the wrist in there nice and relaxed, and it's going to lean forward like this. This gets the lat also. So you kind of hang out here 10-15 seconds. Obviously do both arms and do it in between your warm-up sets. Once again, it's getting that pec, it's getting the lat. And if you use a lighter band, like one of these you get at Westside Barbell, you can do a combination of a contract relax with it. I like to take it, pull that shoulder up over here, loosen it up, kind of, pull this way a little bit, and then what you do is you want to actually pull your shoulder blade back as hard as you can, and that's kind of firing that lower trap muscle, the muscle you want to be activated, to stabilize that shoulder blade. So kind of stretch it a little bit, and you really pull that shoulder blade back as much as you can with your muscle contraction, and stretch at the same time. So demonstrate here. You got to pull your shoulder blade back. You got to flex that muscle as you lean forward. And once again, it's activating those muscles to really lock in that scapula for that bench. So the better your platform, the better your bench is going to be. So hopefully that helped you guys out. Visit us at Westside-Medical.com.